Massive shout out to Prismium Group today for sponsoring today's video. They've got an awesome cable app out. If you go to the App Store, check that out. Here's a couple of screenshots just to show it's a very good app, and I will be going through it in a later video. Awesome tool for any electrician to have on their phone. Morning everybody, afternoon, evening, guten Tag. Today we're going to a house we've already been to. Client's now building a garden office. We've got to go and wire that up. Let's go and get James. See you in a minute. There we go. There we go. Is he here? Is he here? James, did you sleep here overnight?
Yeah.
What's it like to be back, mate?
Great.
There's a lot of concerned fans. Oh, that thing's flickering, mate. I can't have that on.
What is it?
I hate that. Yeah, anyway, James, how are you?
I'm great.
Yeah, I think so. Turn it off. Turn it off. I don't know what he's done.
This one.
Oh, Jesus. The black one. That black one. That one.
This one.
Yeah, that top one. That's it. Let's unplug it. Yee. That's too dark now, James. I can't see you. So you're okay, yeah? You're good to be back?
I'm good.
How was your 2 week, 3 weeks?
It was horrible. I wanted to come back.
He's already wanted to come back. Right, okay, so now the nicetriz. Nicetriz? Is it nicetriz? I don't know. They're out the way. This is a garden, glorified garden. It was an office. I think he's turned it into a bar. Fair play to him. So we got some spots to do out on the eaves here and here. There is a little secret shed around the back which we will show you. Can't show you all of it because there's some security bits, but we can show you most of it. We've got he's already done some work. So we've got a 10mm armoured here which goes over to the corner. Was it over there somewhere, wasn't it? It goes over to the corner, goes into a whisker, and then there's a 10mm twin and earth goes to the fuse board, which isn't connected because we've done the board here, so we haven't connected. We just left it coiled in the cupboard, but that comes to here. We're then going to divorce the earth because he's got a pit and he's got some TT rods already, so that'll be going outside there. So the board's going to come up to here. Look, he's put some labels: consumer unit, 2-gang socket, and then a data. One's armoured, okay, so he's put two armoured data points. One's going to go here, one's going to go next door, and then he's also bought some speaker cables here. We've got some electric radiators to do, some spotlights, and then some sockets over in the bar area. So as always, James, we're going to crack on. And I told the client James was coming. Look, so he's supplied. I don't know if we can put this in the video. No, we can, can't we? Of course we can. Jaffa cakes, is that anything to do with Prismium? Nothing to do with these guys, is it? Anyway, let's crack on. That's better, isn't it? How will that affect the film? I don't know.
See what's your back.
So it's 25. What will that do to it?
I'll make it more look laggy.
Will it?
Yeah. You want the higher.
Look. Oh yeah. Look at the. You can just about see a flicker, but it's not. All right. Should we leave it on that? See what happens. Well, we've turned the camera down to 25 frames per second, and it seems we can have these LEDs on for a bit. Look, they seem okay. So just a quick one. I thought I'd let you know. We're having some outside lights, but we're going to put a time clock in the consumer unit there. Okay, so the client, and we're also going to put an override switch here for the outside lights. So we're going to put a 1-gang switch here. One switch will do the inside spots, and then one switch will be an override to bring the lights on constantly via the time clock. Okay, so we just put a 3-core over just in case we need that. We're going to mount a fuse board in there. We have got to divorce the earth off from the house, so we'll probably gland this. I'm going to bring it along. I'm not sure actually. Bring it along. It's a bit awkward the way he's brought that. It might come. He's brought that in there, but the boards go in there. So it's armoured. It's earth armoured. Depth greater than 50. So it is actually okay to do that. So we might bring it along here. Go up, and then I might have to put a plastic. We have to put a plastic box. I might do this. We'll cut this in after. So if we remember these measurements, James, we can cut a box in here, can't we? Because he's going to put some timber on here, isn't he? Did he say? Or is it plasterboard? All right, it doesn't matter. We can cut this out after. Put a plastic box, then the metal consumer unit, and then so we'll drill through this timber here, and then luckily we haven't got to drill anything. Look, 'cause we can go above, mate. Clip above and just wire across. Yeah, that's ideal, isn't it? The way he's built that. Because I think they're putting 75mm Celotex in here. plus a vapor barrier, so they're going to bring the vapor barrier up and over the spotlights. We are working out our spotlights first. We're going to go for 9 spots in here. They're just going to be normal ones that we fit. Okay, so 4.2, 3.4, and then divide by 4. That will give you 3 gaps, which is a 1.05. So if we do 1 from this way, they'll just be a bit forward from this door. Yeah. Keep it simple, James. Complimentary, James. Complimentary Jaffa cake. Have you eaten one already? No.
That's why they're not open.
No, that's right. Good. He's a beast. Right, we marked up our spotlights. The client's put this timber dead centre, which is fine. So we'll have to go slightly off centre. But I don't think you're going to notice it because it's such a big area. We're going to have 9 spots in here, switched via the door. It won't even matter. All right, fair enough. Right, we've got a bit of an update. I've got the cables cleated up inside the wall here. Look, we've got mains and the data cables are here. They are armoured data cables, okay. One loops over, it's going to be a little mini hub here. It's doing that laggy thing on 60 frames, look. Anyway, there's the mains. That's a radial out to a little socket over there, as you can see on that pillar. We then got the one data cable and a speaker cable up high. Data cable runs into the rear shed, and then the speaker cable runs along here and is going to be sat with an amplifier on the bar here. That's going to do 2 speakers outside there. James is now running in a 3-core earth to the switch here. That's going to be a feed and neutral and an override switch for the timer that's going to do the outside lights. So he's going to run that over into the board area. What we're going to do here is, obviously we've got to divorce the earth here because we're going to put a pit in. So we'll have to gland this into a plastic box first. So we're going to get the client to, I don't know if he's going to leave this open or if he wants it on surface or not, but it's easier if I gland this into a box rather than trying to curl it into a box like that. So gland it into the top of a box. So I might get him to fill this in, box these in, then we'll cut it out and we'll put a flush board and a flush box above. So that will look better, I think. But it's going okay. We've got all the lights wired. We're going to do some power now. We'll do some bits in the rear shed, and then we've got a couple of bits to do inside the house. So I'm just doing some drilling for, we got a radiator point to go here, which will be a radial from the board. And then we got some sockets to put around here. I think I'm going to wire a 20 amp radial, James, I think. I think that's going to be ample in here, isn't it? It's just a fridge, a couple of a TV and whatever, yeah? So we'll do this as a radial. So we'll come down from the board here, and then we're going to go in the zone all the way along, all the way around there. It just saves going up and down. Really, it's a little bit easier then. Trouble is he going to want a socket there? Probably not, is he?
Okay.
He wants one over there.
What's one here?
No, he doesn't, does he?
He does.
Is there one there?
No.
Oh, there is. Oh, that's right then. Yeah, that's the phone charger one then. See?
Phone charger.
That's the phone charger one. So we're going to put one here, but we're going to move it because we're not sure what size radiator is going to go here. So we're going to move this socket into the corner, and then that gives them the option to mount the radiator in this space here. So what I'm going to do is just start drilling what I've done is mark, can you see 400? Yeah, 400's there. I've started to mark 400. I'm just going to go centre of the beam, and then we'll put our sockets at something like 450 or whatever. We thought, why not? We ain't used it yet, so we just bought the Super Hog in, and it is friggin' awesome. Let's have a look. Let's put you there. Hopefully you can see that. Mark my 400. Yeah?
Yeah.
Good, James?
Yeah.
That's not noise you want to hear.
It's not.
There's a nail in there, look. Ah! Go through bits like no one's business. There we go. There we go, effortless, look at that. Right, we are just going for a break. James seems to be clearing his hair out. I decided to wire a 32 amp ring in here in the end because we're going to put a little heater on it there, little radiator heater, something. So I wired a 32 amp ring for this area. I'm going to put a radial in there for a socket. We've got to put a smoke alarm in here, so we'll just put a 3-core between to link those. And I've just wired the speaker cable over to here, moved all this bits and bobs out the way. We're going to have a unswitched socket low level, a spur high level, so they can switch the fridge on and off from above there. We then got to get 2 data points to here. Bring them down with this speaker cable. We've got to get 1 data point up here for the TV that's going on the wall, and then the client, as I said, is going to put a mini hub over here, and then he can split the incoming supply from the house into the bits he wants to power. So we're going to go for a little bit of lunch, and we'll see you in a minute. Well, we had some cable the other day, and it was absolutely poo, but we can't mention any names. But give this one a go, James. How friggin' ass easy, isn't it? Look at that. Beautiful! Right then, James, you ready?
I'm ready.
So this is a feed for James. I'm going to bring it from this switch. It's going to drop down to the switch for next door, and then he's going to wire. This will be his switch line, which I've got to drop down this side because they've already applied this wall. So this cable is going to be your switch line, mate. Yeah? I'll poke it. Let's just move the camera a little bit. There we go. Right. I'll poke it over the top. See that? Put your hand up there. You got that? Right, that's your switch line to your light, mate. So link it between those 2 lights. Tell me when you've got enough. And then I can get our feed in. Got enough?
Yeah, I guess I've got it.
Sure?
First light, yeah.
Huh?
First light.
Just for the first one?
Yeah. I suppose.
But go to the centre of it.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah? Shall I cut it off?
Cut it off now.
Now. Okay. I'll poke that down through the wall and I'll mark it up. That's the switch. So when I do my switches, I just took a little nick. You can put switch line if you want, but put a little nick on it, yeah? Let's go and see what James is doing. Oh, flickering again.
Is it?
Oh, don't worry about it. It's minor. No, I can't see you now. Can't see you now, James. What are you doing then, mate?
Not seeing anything because I'm looking at the light.
You seen stars? That's because I just come in the door, innit?
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. So we got here a switch feed. That's the one I poked to him. Look, and a feed from the switch in the other corner. The light, same lighting circuit. It's the same building. This is like a little storage shed. We've got a socket. Jesus, that's flickering. A socket and we've got a box of tricks going up here. So we've got a socket and a switch spur going here. 2 batten lights, 1 smoke detector, and 1 switch. So James is just getting on with that. Top man.
Yeah.
You're flickering, James. Flickering, mate. And state of play in here. I'm literally nearly done. All I've got to do is wire 3 Cat 6s from this position here. This is the incoming data. This will connect onto a data plate. Then we'll put a little hub, mini hub, patch 3 cables in. One's to do the TV, and then 2 over near the bar area. So I'm just running the data cables, 3 internal data cables. I'm clipping them all together with a 10mm clip. They fit perfectly, and we're running them separate to any power. Yeah, don't run them parallel with any power because you might get interference. That is a external data cable, so that's fine to bring that through the same hole. And I'm just going to clip them along. I've kept them separate from any power. They run along here. I'll then clip them along that top one, along here. 1 dies off here, and then the other 2 will dive off here. I'll drill 1 up there and drop them down their own hole. There goes the daters, there goes the daters. Do, 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 do. Sweet as James, we think we're there, aren't we?
Yeah.
Are you loading up?
Loading up.
He's loading up. He is loading up. Yeah, we got a bit of clearing up to do for the old hamsters. Bit of sawdust in the old hamster cage. We had to put a double socket out there. I've chucked a 10mm in for the earth pit. Here. We've got the outside socket, and then I've got the 10mm. The pit will go here. We'll do that when we come back. Be an interesting little video. Also got the mains to connect. Lots of testing to do. And we'll be back to finish this one off another day.